Your ductwork leaking? Do you know how to fix your ductwork? Today on Tips for Homeowners, I'm Tad. We're going to talk about ways to fix your ductwork. We're going to talk about what can happen if you don't seal your ductwork and approved methods that I used that are going to be good permanent ways of sealing your duct. So first I'm going to talk about silicone. This is not an approved method of sealing your supply and return joint connections, your wall cavities, and any branch supply lines, your boots to boot to house connections, anything like that. What I use is a water-based sealant. Everything is UL 181 listed. I'm going to show this to you here, and then I'm going to post a link in the description so you guys can see where to purchase this if you want to purchase this. Most distributors though for HVAC are going to have this. This is a water-based sealant that you're going to put on with a paintbrush. That's usually the way you put this on. And then we've also got a polykin mastic. This is a foil mastic tape. I use this quite a bit in the field, and it's a really good method to permanently seal ducts. It's going to be used on your takeoffs, your branch lines, your supply and return connections, and any wall cavity, building cavity that's being used for the plenums or your ductwork in general. Now, what can happen if you don't seal your ductwork? What can happen is you're pulling air from unconditioned spaces and you're putting air in unconditioned spaces. So if you're pulling air from unconditioned spaces, they could have airborne pathogens in there, and you're just exciting your allergies, and you've got these symptoms, you don't know where they're coming from, but they're coming from your ductwork. So if your ductwork's not sealed, you're gonna have airborne pathogens pulled in. You could have some type of dust and mold that you don't really want in your duct system, and it's recirculating into your home. Now, if you have a supply leak, then you're putting air in unconditioned spaces and really heating, cooling parts of the house that you don't want to heat and cool. So you need to make sure you seal your duct system. An average cost for a duct sealing job is going to be in the $1,000 range. It's going to be $500 to $1,000 depending on your duct system's extent, length, the tonnage, because the bigger the tonnage, the more ductwork you usually have. And if you have a ductless unit, well, you don't have ductwork. But definitely go and check out this sealant online. This is a really good sealant to use, and also this water-based sealant. Oh, and also I will mention that this right here is super sharp. Don't cut yourself. Use one of these. I think they sell these at the distributors where I got this. And if you want to learn more about sealing ductwork, you need to check out escore.com. They used to offer lots of rebates. They may still offer rebates. I'm not sure about that. You'll have to check into it. But at one time, there was a rebate of up to $200 for getting your ducts sealed. And that was a really good advantage for a homeowner to get their ducts sealed. And of course, TVA offered third-party inspections. So you can get your ductwork inspected, make sure that the company did a really good job, and then you get a check for $200, which goes towards that investment for you trying to make your home more energy efficient. And that's another thing you're gonna get is energy efficiency. And you know, it's really nice when your buddy comes in here and says hi. Say hi. You can also exercise with these products.